Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Goran from PickDawgz, and thank you for joining me once again. It's Saturday and it's the MLS weekend. 15 games on the schedule, and we are kicking it off on Saturday, finishing it off on Sunday. We are getting close to that decision day in the MLS, which actually I didn't bother to check. Let me just check when it actually is. October 18th. So, hey, there we go. Couple of weeks time. There will be the decision day, and we'll see which teams are gonna go to playoffs, which teams are gonna be done with their season. But the competition is still strong, guys. So get your free picks, put some bets in, and let's win some money together. Like I said, we have 15 games on the schedule. I'll have premiums from it. And of course, we have that golden goal consensus between myself, Kirk, and Jack, which you can sign up by phone. Text the word goal to 443-332-7127. These are our absolute bets, guys. These are the bets that we decide, the three of us together, where to put our money on. And those are the bets that you get an hour and a half before game time when we see the lineups and everything else like that. And of course, it's a month-long pass, and it's designed for those high roller bettors who like to bet $500 at least and have a pretty big bankroll as well. So, if you're one of those people, consider getting on board this. It's definitely gonna be worth it, and we'll be making a lot of money on it. Now, let's get this show on the road, guys. Montreal and Nashville being the first game. Both teams coming off of a win. Montreal high scoring win for 4-1 against Charlotte, and this was easily one of their best games of the season, if not the best game. But yeah, they don't have a lot of chances. Well, they don't have any chances of getting into playoffs. They are pretty much done. While Nashville, they're sitting comfortably in that playoff spot. They could use a positive result out of this game. Whether or not they get it, I'm not sure considering how well Montreal has been playing over the last couple of weeks. So I'm taking goals over 2.5 minus 169. DC United and Charlotte is the next matchup, guys. Charlotte sitting fifth right now. They are solid. DC United, they are sitting at the bottom, so their season is over. But as long as DC is playing, I'm taking goals. I'm not even thinking about it, guys. Over 2.5 goals, minus 135. Might even stretch it to both teams to score in over 2.5 as well. Dallas and Galaxy is the next matchup, guys. And Dallas, let me just pull up the standings, is sitting 10th. The same amount of points as San Jose, who are sitting in the last playoff spot, that is. And Dallas needs a win out of this one. Galaxy, of course, at the bottom of the table. They are not going anywhere this season. And this line might be a trap, but I will still take Dallas at home at minus 143. They absolutely need a win out of this one. Inter Miami will be hosting New England, and Inter Miami right now sitting fourth. I mean, they will be probably in the top three come end of the regular season. While New England right now, yeah, I don't know. They don't have any chances of getting into playoffs, so the season is pretty much done for them. We have to go with Inter Miami in this one. So I'm going to take Inter Miami to win and over 2.5 goals at minus 132. New York Red Bulls and Cincinnati is an interesting one, guys. Red Bulls fighting for playoffs. They are 7 points away. I'm not sure how many games there are actually left. Wait, let me pull this up. A couple of games, maybe. Yeah. So their chances of getting into playoffs, I don't know. It's not gonna be an easy task for them. I'm not sure it's even possible anymore, as they're 7 points away. But yeah, just it's a weird situation for Red Bulls because they've been playing pretty solid football for a solid part of the season, but then they just disappeared, fell off the map. While Cincinnati on the other side, I mean, they are getting into playoffs. They are the better team, and for some reason they're plus 190 underdogs in this one. I'll be all over Cincinnati in this game. Next up, guys, we have Orlando and Columbus. Now, both of these teams are sitting in playoff spots. Well, Columbus is in that playoff spot, while they could still get directly into playoffs if they win this game, potentially the next one as well. while Orlando is sitting in that seventh place. So they need something out of this game. They need at least a draw out of it to kind of preserve that seventh spot. I think this is going to be a fairly open game because both teams are playing attacking football. Both teams are trying to score goals. They are creating chances. I think we're getting a solid over 8.5 line on corners at minus 135. So I'll go with that in this one. Philadelphia and NYC is the next game. Now, Philadelphia is the top team in the MLS, top team in the Eastern Conference. NYC is sitting third in the East. They will be getting into playoffs. Defensively, neither side is that good right now, but they can both score goals. So to keep it simple, guys, over 2.5 goals, minus 154 for me. Austin and St. Louis is the matchup on the West Coast that we have, guys. And Austin is sitting comfortably sixth. They will be getting into playoffs. While St. Louis, I mean, they're done for the season. They just can't wait for it to be over. And yeah, there's nothing really motivating me to even think about St. Louis in this game. So Austin on the money line at this price, minus 102. I simply have to take this. Chicago and TFC or Toronto FC. Toronto done for the season, of course, but they were playing. I'm not gonna say great football. They were playing decent football lately, and they had some draws, a lot of draws, that is. But Chicago on the other side, they're sitting eighth right now, only 1 point below getting qualified straight into playoffs. So they will go for it, and their form is good enough actually to win this game. I went conservatively with both teams to score at minus 135, but I think I'll put like half a unit on both teams to score in Chicago to win. That should be a nice plus money pick. And yeah, like I said, I think that they will go for the win here, and they're good enough to get it. So Chicago win and both teams to score as well. Next up, we have Houston and San Diego, and this one I'm actually going to keep fairly simple. Houston, they're not getting into playoffs. San Diego is leading the Western Conference with 56 scored goals, 57 points. Their form has been up and down lately. Yes, that's true. And they are conceding more than a goal on average. But I think Houston at home will just try and do something, maybe get to the scoreboard, have some fun for their fans and stuff like that. So I'm taking both teams to score in over 2.5 goals at minus 140. Minnesota and Kansas is the next game, guys. Minnesota, they are getting into playoffs most definitely. Kansas, most definitely not, as they're just above Galaxy and they're done for the season. So, I mean, we are getting a solid price. It's basically a parlay piece. Minnesota on the money line minus 169. Salt Lake and Colorado is another matchup on the West Coast, guys. Salt Lake is sitting fairly close to playoffs. They're 11th right now, and with a couple of games left, they still have a good chance to get to that playoff spot. And Colorado is actually their direct competitor, who are 3 points above them. So a lot of things could change after this match week. And this one is interesting as well. I think that Salt Lake at home is a decent team. Colorado is playing a lot better at home as well than they do on the road. But I mean, they will have to go and attack at some point, especially if they fall behind. So both teams to score over 2.5 goals, minus 119. That's my pick for this one. Next up, Seattle and Portland is that Northwest derby between two neighborly teams. Seattle sitting fifth. They are getting into playoffs. Portland sitting seventh right now. The chances are they will also be getting into playoffs, probably directly. And this is going to be an interesting game. These always get intense. And I don't often take cards in the MLS games, but this is a big derby. This is a rivalry. And I think it could get a little bit intense. And for that reason, I'm taking over 4.5 cards at plus 110. The last couple of games are also the West Coast, guys. Vancouver is hosting San Jose Earthquakes. Now, San Jose fighting for the play, and I mean fighting for the playoff spot. They have 3 losses and a win in their last 4 games. Vancouver has 2 draws in a row, but they're still one of the top teams in the league. They're playing incredibly well this season, and now it's time to start sharpening that form for playoffs. So yeah, I'll be all over Vancouver in this one at home, guys. Vancouver minus 1, minus 108 is my pick for this game. And the last pick of the video, guys, we have LAFC versus Atlanta. LAFC sitting fourth right now. They are on a huge four-game winning streak. They're playing incredibly well right now. I mean, Son is scoring hat tricks, assisting. Mwanga is doing the same. This team is firing right now, and this is what LAFC does. They're struggling throughout the regular season, getting just enough to get into playoffs, without having to worry for the last round or whatever. And then they sharpen their form like completely for the playoffs, and they just demolish their opponents. That's how they won it a couple of seasons ago, and they will definitely be one of the favorites to win it this year as well. Atlanta, of course, done for the season. They have nothing left to play for. So I'm all over LAFC, and over 2.5 goals, minus 119, an incredible price. And I might even use this one as a premium as well. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me here. Good luck with all of your bets. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon with more free picks.